You know what they call me in the streets?
There you go.
Cali. Toxic, chocolate, toxic, chocolate, toxic, chocolate, toxic, chocolate, toxic, chocolate, toxic.
Hey loves, it's Royal Kaylee and welcome back to my channel to show you guys how I work with this foundation, because it can be this with the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24 hour hydrating foundation in the shade 4 to 6, very deep undertone cool. Okay, it is a matte foundation, and it tends to kind of like dry out or sort of like become too matty on the skin. It's sort of like, it's not oily. I don't know how to explain it, but if you have used it before, you will understand what I'm trying to say. It is a very good foundation, don't get me wrong. It's one of the best foundations I've ever used because the coverage is the best. I love the coverage. And another thing is that since it's a matte foundation, I'm honestly not a fan of matte foundations. So when I found this one and I liked it, it had its flaws, but now I know how to work with it. So I will be mixing this foundation with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 35 Spiced Sand, because I am very dark babe, as you guys can see. So this is the one that I will be using today to mix with this one to sort of like balance the matte finish of this one. Okay, let's get into it. So I will be using my primer, and the primer that I'm using today is the Passion Pro Perfect in Prime. No, Partner in Prime. So it's a matte pore minimizing face primer, and that's the primer that I'll be using. Now that I've finished priming, I am going to go in and do my brows. And now that I'm done with my brows, I am going to go in to my eyeshadow. But first I am going to layer the concealer that I'll be using, just to make sure that my eyeshadow does not crease. I am done with my brows, guys, and I have just applied concealer just to like layer my eyeshadow on. I'm just gonna set it real quick, and I will be setting my concealer with the Revlon Candid setting powder. And for the base, I'm going to go in with my Studio eyeshadow palettes from the Doo Girl Professional Makeup. Yeah, so go in with that shade. So like, what's makeup to you guys? Because makeup to me, honestly, is art. It's a form of expressing myself, like my mood, my vibes. It's not necessarily, you know, sometimes people will be like, makeup is used by people who are like insecure, but I think that this generation, people are just learning that it's not always about insecurities, it's not always about beauty, it's not always about just, you know, I don't know, that whole stigma of like makeup, and makeup users just want to be like beautiful when they hide behind makeup and shit. I think people are just getting more knowledge on that, because to be honest, I've came across people in my life who are like, I don't like makeup and stuff like that. I feel like makeup, people hide behind makeup and shit. Like what's your guys' take on makeup? Because makeup to me is just a form of art. To to express the way I feel, just to express, it's sort of like something that I truly enjoy. So yeah, tell about it because I love this thing. I love makeup. I'm not a professional makeup artist, but let me tell you guys something. Mandienza, I will do it, and I will do it right because that's how much I love it. So today I want to go for a cut crease look, but not your traditional cut crease. I want to do something more creative, something sort of like I'm here, like Beyonce. So I've just grabbed another concealer brush because I'm done with foundation. I like this color. I don't know if it's sort of giving me a maroon vibe. So I'm just gonna try and see if I can create a crease on that's gonna go with on the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm thinking about using the Icon by Absolute New York palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. This is the first palette that I ever got from my sister, so I love this one with all my heart. And this is the shade that I'm thinking of using. I'm gonna mix this with this, I'm thinking, or I'm gonna mix the shades Dawn, which is this one over here, and I'm gonna mix it with I'm still okay, well, I'm deciding between Berry or Orchid. I love Orchid as well. As you guys can see, I've already hit pan on this one, so I'm thinking of using that. Let's see. want to show you guys something so cool. Oh, let's fix this. So this is my Bronx Colors Urban Cosmetics brush case. I love it so much, guys. I just wanted to share it with you guys and just show you guys how it is. So it is a metal case, and then what you get inside is technically your 4. Well, there's a bigger set, but I got this one because I just love it so much. And the reason being is that it is so cool, guys. So whenever you're doing your makeup, you can just like take your brushes out, right? And just sort of like, so it's a magnetic case, so it's so cool. Well, these are magnetic brushes, so they just like, they don't need a stand. So they don't need a stand, you can just like that thing like that. And then while I'm baking my face, I'm just gonna contour the areas of my face that I like to contour, and that is normally my nose. The bridge of my nose and all the other relevant places. And I am using this eyeshadow palette, brow contouring and eyeshadow palette.
know what they call me in the streets?
There you go.
Candy. Toxic, chocolate, toxic, chocolate, toxic.